live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I am here to talk all about the storm that we are receiving Friday late afternoon through early Saturday morning. Let's get right into it. The National Weather Service has issued winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings. You can see on your screen the pink counties are for winter storm warnings. That includes the majority of central New Hampshire, parts of southern New Hampshire, along with interior York County. So winter storm warnings get issued when we are expecting accumulating snowfall of a certain amount, in this case 4 to 7 inches in those areas, and with rapidly deteriorating road conditions. So that's something that we are expecting for Friday evening. Don't worry, I'm going to break it down much more detail. Winter weather advisories are out for the purple counties you see on your screen. Those go into effect at 6 p.m. on Friday and last through 7 a.m. on Saturday. I should have said too, the winter storm warnings go into effect at noontime tomorrow. Winter weather advisories get put into effect when we are expecting accumulating snowfall and some travel delays because of the weather. That's definitely something that we are tracking. Let's break this down synoptically, just means a big, wide view of what's going on. You can see the low pressure system developed in the Midwest and is going to start to track across the Great Lakes, bring some rainfall to parts of the Mid-Atlantic, and then bring snowfall to the Northeast. So you can see another area of low pressures developing off the coast of the U.S., and that's going to allow for some intensification and some snowfall in our area. So those are all things that we are tracking, and I've got some snowfall totals for you. Here, it's going to wrap up in the morning on Saturday, but here's a quick first look at some snowfall totals before we break it down even further. 4 to 7 inches of snow is expected for the majority of New Hampshire, along with southern Oxford County, Cumberland County, and York County. 4 to 7 inches will do it for you guys, especially places in York County. I'm expecting to get upwards of 6 or 7 inches for you guys. 2 to 5 inches are expected for points north like Rangeley through Lewiston, Augusta, Mid-Coast Maine, so Bath, Georgetown, Rockland. You guys are expected to get 2 to 5. And as we head north of that, coating to 2 inches is expected as you look at Greenville, Bangor, places like down East Maine, Bar Harbor, and points even further north are expected to stay dry. So let's break this down in some more detail. Again, if you do have plans this weekend, definitely be mindful of the system that is happening through Friday evening and Saturday morning. We have a weather warn in place for that time as well. Should wrap up before daybreak on Saturday. I can't rule out some lingering snow showers in the morning, and we could see some sunshine in the afternoon as well. Sunday will be the pick of the weekend. We've got seasonable temperatures in the mid-30s, and we should have partly sunny skies for the day. So let's go over some headlines for the system. Timing. We're thinking right now, starting from 4 to 6 p.m. Friday. That's just in time for our evening commute, and we're going to see a similar situation to what we had last week, where we had kind of a thump of snowfall at the beginning and then it died down after midnight. That's very similar to what we're going to be seeing with this system. Conditions are going to rapidly deteriorate for your evening commute on Friday. Snow is going to be more on the wet side. It's going to be more sticky and packable as temperatures are going to hover right around or above freezing. And southern New Hampshire could also see some sleet out of this as well. I will have that in a minute. But again, travel conditions, the commute you want to be most mindful of will be your commute Friday evening. And I'm thinking we should have a lot of time throughout the overnight hours for the plows to get out there and clean up the roads and treat them as well. So I'm thinking minor travel delays for Saturday morning. Should be a good day if you want to go skiing, actually. So let's break this down hour by hour. I've stopped the storm tracker at 3 p.m. This is Friday afternoon. You can start to see that it has begun snowing across New Hampshire, and it's just about to make its way through York County. It's going to start in the southwestern corner of the state first and kind of move north and east from there. So here we are at 5 p.m. It's around our evening commute, depending on what time you leave work. If you leave earlier in the day, it's probably best if you can, because it's going to, again, rapidly deteriorate through the evening hours. And you can see the darker bands of blue too moving through York County. That's a moderate to almost heavy snowfall. And we are expecting snowfall rates of 1/2 inch to up to 1 inch of snow per hour. And It's definitely something you want to be mindful of as you're out the door or out the door of work tomorrow evening. This is by 9 p.m. on Friday. You can see that steady snowfall is falling across much of the state of Maine through southern Maine, central Maine, and parts of mid-coast Maine with cloudiness across down east. And look at those temperatures, 31 in Portland and 33 in Portsmouth. That's a recipe for some more sticky snowfall. It's going to be stickier than what you're going to see in Lewiston and Augusta. You guys will have more of a fluffier snow than you will on the coast. Let's move forward here. This is 2 a.m. Saturday. You can start to see that it has already begun to break apart, similar to what we saw last week with that system. And we could see some lingering snow showers, maybe some flurries throughout the daybreak hours and into the morning on Saturday. But overall, the lingering snow showers shouldn't accumulate to much more than what we are seeing Friday evening. The majority of our snow is going to fall before midnight Saturday. As we move forward too, you can see that sunshine is also going to make its way across the state little by little. This is around 2:30. Lewiston, Augusta should have some sunshine, and it's eventually going to make its way through the southwest portion of the state as well. So as we head through Sunday as well, again, Sunday's going to be, whoa, we went too far there. Let's go back. Sunday around, let's say, oh, the temperatures are stopping. Let's say around 11:30. We're going to see partly sunny skies and temperatures in the mid to low 30s for the day on Sunday. Let's take another look at that snowfall map. After breaking it down hour by hour, we can take a look at how much snow we will be receiving. Again, starting from 4 to 6 p.m. Friday evening, lasting through the midnight hour Saturday morning. Some possible light snow showers and flurries continuing through the daybreak hours on Saturday. Saturday is not shaping up to be too bad of a day. Some cleanup definitely in the morning. But 4 to 7 inches is going to do it across the Portland area, Sebago Lake region, up through Freiburg and the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Actually, much of New Hampshire will be receiving 4 to 7 inches, and actually central New Hampshire is going to be on the higher end of that, closer to 7. Sanford area, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, you guys 4 to 7 as well. And as we look north in the lighter shade of blue, 2 to 5 inches is going to do it through the western mountains of Maine, places through Rangeley, Augusta, Lewiston. You guys are right on the edge of the 4 to 7 and 2 to 5 mark. So we're thinking you guys are around the 4 and 5 range, maybe even 6 for you guys. Places like Rockland, Bath, Georgetown, you guys are expected to get 2 to 5. And as you look north of there, a coating to 2 inches through the Bangor area, Bar Harbor, and should stay dry as you look up towards Aroostook County. Let's talk about wind for a second as well. As we head through the evening and overnight hours Friday, winds could gust 25 to maybe 30 miles per hour. It's not enough to completely have widespread power outages. I'm not expecting that. But with the sticky and heavier snow, scattered power outages are a possibility. It's something to be mindful of, especially if you are along mid-coast Maine. You guys could be gusting a bit higher than places inland. And the winds will start to die down as we head through the day on Saturday, but we will have winds gusting probably up to 20 miles per hour in the morning, then dying out from there. So the commute to be weary of is the Friday evening commute. I'm going to send that home as much as I can. Friday evening, you want to take it slow. Maybe leave work early if you can. If not, drive slow, just put on your winter driving mode and take it slow, take it cautious, drive a well enough distance in front of the other cars in case you have to slam on your brakes. It's definitely not good with snow to slam on the brakes, but the overnight hours Friday will definitely be messy. The late evening commute Friday is going to be messy, and hopefully the plows have enough time, similar to last week, where the plows will have enough time throughout the overnight hours to clean up the roads and not leave us completely with messy roads Saturday morning. And to not move too far ahead, I do want to briefly mention that we are also tracking a quite powerful ocean storm for Monday. And right now the track is uncertain as we are still a ways away from Monday. We are going to keep our closest eyes on this system. If it moves more towards Maine as it moves north, we could see more snowfall Monday, but if it stays to our south, we might miss it entirely. So this is something that we're just keeping our eyes out on, and we will keep you updated throughout the weekend. Ryan Munn will be here Saturday and Sunday, keeping everyone informed. Let's take one last look at our snowfall map while I answer some questions in the comments. Brandon says, bring it on. All right, I like to see it. Some people are not happy about the snow, and I'm sure there's some comments about that, but Brandon also says, this is the best winter we have had in years with the snow and the cold, making lots of ice. I've been hearing this a lot, Brandon. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about how the snow this year reminds them as when they were kids, and I have to say the same. I just remember so much snow when I was a kid, and this winter it's definitely holding true to that. So I'm excited for the snow as well. Carol says some of us are just over with the shoveling and cleanup. I have to agree. By the time we're approaching March at this point. I know it's winter still has a ways to go, but I hear ya for sure. Just like Aiden says, why more snow? Let winter be over already. I know. I hear ya. I've really been enjoying the temperatures we've been having lately. I'm sure a lot of the winter haters are agreeing with me with that, but I am definitely ready for spring, as Jennifer says. Definitely ready for some spring. Oop. Let's see. Rebecca says, thank you, Hannah. You are welcome. Let's see. All right. Dan is asking, what do you think snowfall amounts in the Portland area will be around 6 p.m.? So 6 p.m., there shouldn't be too much on the ground. If anything, half an inch to upwards of an inch, since we are going to see snowfall rates half an inch to an inch per hour with this system. And it's going to be a system similar to last week where all of the snow is falling before midnight, pretty much. And that's what I'm expecting for the Portland area around that time. Again, we are expecting start times around 4 to 6 p.m. So if it does start a little bit late on the later side, we might not have too much on the ground by 6 p.m. Tony asks, is Monday still up in the air? At this point, Monday is still up in the air. If it tracks closer to the Gulf of Maine, we are looking at snow for our area, especially along the coast. But if it tracks to our south, and we've seen systems like this winter where we've had some powerful ocean storms, but a lot of them have stayed to our south. And so we're going to be tracking this one very closely. We might see similar situations to what we saw in the past where it does stay to our south. Right now, honestly, every day I come in and the models are saying something different right now. Yesterday, they had it completely staying off the shore, and today they've brought it up a little bit more north. So we will keep our eyes on this and keep you updated. The sooner, or not sooner, but the closer we get to Monday when we are expecting this system to kind of form and take place, the sooner not sooner, I keep saying that, the closer we get to Monday, the refined details we will have for the system. Aiden thinks winter is overrated. I know a lot of people do love winter. I hear you, though. So, all right. Well, I think that's pretty much it. If there are no more questions, I will leave you guys with the snow map, and I will be on my way. Charlie Lepresti is in tonight. He'll be live on CBS 13 at 5, and he might hop on, do one of these. But, all right. I hope everyone has a great evening. I will see you next time.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online,